All right, Francis T. Man, and we're back again with Jason. You know who? JasonBlaha, the strength and fit. How could you not recognize that face? That face. We're back with Jason Blaha, the strength and fitness, the gym lifting, recruiting lifting slave. Yes, man. He's got an interesting video today. It's on carnivore diet again. I don't know. Let's review this video together. I go hard on carnivore zealots because they refuse to let people make pro-vegetable videos. Why? I don't get it. Why do they have to make pro-vegetable videos if they're carnivores? That's like asking vegans to make pro-carnivore diets. What the hell is he talking about?
Hey everybody, it's JasonBlaha here. Thought I would sit down and do another video for you guys and gals.
It is JasonBlaha. What happened to your Kool-Aid, Jason? My videos get to you or what?
This is my water first.
Yeah, pure water. You know that stuff was like plutonium, man. Kool-Aid, eh, Jason? That stuff's nasty. It's made from some plants. You know, they make a lot of chemicals out of trees and plants. You know how many chemicals they make? Nasty things out of plants and fucking trees and shit. You'd be surprised. That Kool-Aid's probably made from like tree bark. That shit make you glow in the dark.
My radio voice going, let's talk about this. And I'm going to give my take on this as an influencer who puts out content. You know, I've had people who are like, Jason, why do you harp on about the carnivores so much?
Before he goes on about harping about carnivore diet, man, have you know seed oils, right? They used to use seed oils in machines. That's what they were used for originally. They used them in machines, and then these people who were using them in machines, they said, hey, maybe we can market this and we could feed it to the people. It was never for human consumption. They just simply marketed it that way because they figured, well, we can make a few bucks. We'll sell these seed oils and use these instead and make money out of it, right? Who cares if it's unhealthy? It doesn't really matter. It's a choice. You have a choice to eat unhealthy or eat healthy. Here's the thing. You could find anything you want on a store shelf, but really it's discretionary. Nobody's putting a gun to your head saying you have to eat these weird cereals and these weird seed oils and everything. You know what I mean? But the problem is it becomes tradition. It's a lie. It's built on a lie, and then it becomes tradition, and all of people fall for it. They think this is the food that they're supposed to eat, when in fact it's all manufactured. It's all artificial food, man. They've engineered, manufactured, whatever, processed this food. It's ridiculous.
Because they don't give you a choice. Okay?
There is no choice in nature. There's just meat for carnivores. And for herbivores, there's like grass, plants. They eat grass all day. I don't think any humans are going to crouch down on their knees and start grazing on grass, Blaha.
Carnivore dieters are so insane and so militant as a group, they will not let you make posts about vegetables. They will not let you make videos discussing the health benefits of vegetables.
What health benefits do vegetables have? Sugar, cellulose, and anti-nutrients. There you go. What's the health benefit? Look, I haven't eaten a vegetable or a fruit since last year in June. I mean, I literally completely dropped them. I dropped them. And I haven't died. What health benefits am I lacking? I'm actually getting better. I'm getting better on a seafood carnivore diet. Here's the thing. I'm not just eating meat, okay? I'm eating seafood. So I get both worlds. I get the best of both worlds. You have people that live by the sea, so all they eat is they eat fish. They eat seafood. Okay, then you got people that live inland, they eat meat. But because I live in a city and we have imports, I could get both worlds. I get seafood and I get meat. And here's the thing. The meat's very fresh when it comes in. It's fresh. And the seafood here is fresh too. You could buy it live. Like literally, they have it live. I go to places, they have everything now. It's live. The shellfish is live. They put them in water. The fish, the lobster, the crab, whatever you want, you could buy it live. So Yeah, I don't know, man. You could get everything these days.
Out coming in and arguing, okay? They're so militant and so insane that they refuse to let anyone discuss the health benefits of vegetables. Every single video I have ever made in the last...
I'll tell you something. Lobster is quite expensive, man. Here, like lobster, specific, particular fishes and lobster and some these shellfish and things. They're quite expensive. Like oysters, they could be expensive depending on the type of oyster you're buying. They could be quite expensive. I saw a guy coming in. He was retired. He was in the fish section, the seafood section, live, like that little section at Nations. Well, the guy was buying Jesus. He was buying everything that was the most expensive stuff. It's crazy. He kept telling me they had the best prices there. They do have the best prices at this Asian market where I go to. They definitely have the best prices in meat. Because he was even discussing about the meat and this and that, whatever. They do. They have the best prices. But it's still somewhat, for the average person, could be expensive. But he's retired. So he can afford that. He has a good retirement package. So he eats the best stuff. That's why he told me he was looking really good. I go, man, you're looking really healthy. You look, built. Like me right now on the carnivore diet, I look much more built. Everybody keeps telling me, you look more built. Like, what are you doing? I go, because I'm not eating any vegetables or fruits or anything. I'm completely on a carnivore seafood diet. So whatever I eat gets absorbed. There isn't anything there to prevent it from being absorbed. That's why you look and feel better all the time. It's the whole point. Because meat isn't deficient in any nutrients, but these so-called, what he says, these vegetables and things, they're filled with sugar, cellulose, and water and anti-nutrients. They have oxalates in them. And so how is that healthy for you?
Last year, without fail, anytime I make a video discussing the massive health benefits of eating vegetables, the massive health benefits of fiber, the benefits of carbohydrate intake. Keep in mind, these are the mainstream nutrition ideas. These are not fringe ideas.
Have you seen what Blaha looks like? Does that look healthy to you, sarcopenia? Give me a break, man.
We need to be clear here. This is what is stated and supported by the leading nutrition experts, medical doctors.
Hold on a second. By the leading nutritionists and doctors? Nutritionists, who the fuck are they?
Registered dietitians around the world.
Nutritionists and dietitians are nobody. They got a certificate. What are you talking about?
In every single country, in every single university. We need to be clear on that. This is the mainstream.
Look, man, I'm going to show you something, okay? This is Blaha. Let's see if we could find a better picture of him. I don't know. Here's Blaha.
Hey, if you're...
Sorry, there's... All right, so this is Blaha. This is what Blaha looks like. I mean, this is what the vegetables, they do to you, the vegetables. They're so healthy for you. He's what, 50, he's 47, he's 46, 47 years old now, right? He just turned 47. So that's Blaha. Okay. I gotta go to my channel. And so here's me. And so here's me. I'm 57. I'm 57 years old. There's me and there's Blaha. Like, come on, man. There's just no comparison, bro. So you look at me and you look at Blaha. I'm 10 years older than him, man. What does that say? See what I mean?
This is the mainstream belief. It is extremely well supported. There is no
Yes, it's the mainstream belief. Man, I just did a comparison. I'm 10 years older than him. Do I look like I'm suffering from sarcopenia or any of these things? It's because the majority of my lifespan, I never ate vegetables or even fruits. I rarely ate them. I ate them. I won't lie. In the buffet videos, I used to eat them because I started incorporating them in there. And then later I started doing like fruit, a lot of fruit during the COVID thing because I was bored. I wanted to see what it would do. It was actually diminishing me. I thought, okay, maybe I'll give it a shot. It could make me better. But really, in the back of your mind, when you really think about it, how the hell could sugar, anything sweet, make you better? If something is sweet, it destroys you. Sugar destroys you.
counter argument. So when people get up and they say things like,
Okay, I'm not saying that fruits and vegetables may have some plant DNA in it, like I don't know, these nutrients in there. But we know that the nutrients, it's deficient when it comes to meat. It's deficient. So it's not a necessity. Plus, here's the problem. The sugar and the oxalates, you can't remove them. You can't remove them. It's a package deal. It comes with it. The poison and the sugar comes with it, and it'll destroy your mitochondria. Over time, what happens, this is what happens. So you eat carbohydrates over time. You use it for your sports, whatever, going to work, whatever. It will diminish you over time. It'll destroy your mitochondria. It'll destroy you. It'll destroy your strength and everything over time. You'll become weaker. That's what's going to happen.
well, you have to hear both sides of the argument. The other side doesn't have an argument. The data and tons of meta-analysis, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of studies, epidemiology, metabolic ward, randomized controlled clinical trials, they all say this stuff. It is all one side.
No, they don't. I went in. If you go into NCBI, it tells you plant toxins. It tells you about oxalates. It tells you about a lot of stuff. It causes stones and a whole bunch of shit. It tells you it has oxalates in it. You could type it up on Google, plants, and it tells you the amount of oxalates that it carries. So if it's telling you there are poison, it carries a certain amount of poison, but it only has this amount of poison. How much does it affect you? It does affect you. All poison affects you on a cellular level. Cellular level DNA damage, dude.
That's what people are not getting. So the other side isn't arguing about science, they're arguing philosophy and an ideology.
No, they've done enough studies on meat. It's anti-cancer. That was the latest study came out. It's anti-cancer and a whole bunch of stuff. It's anti-aging. It's not deficient in any nutrients. There's no sugar and no toxins in it. So I don't know what is the point of this argument, Blaha.
But when you look at the evidence, they don't have a counter argument. The data is overwhelmingly one-sided. It would be at this point like saying, well, you got to take the flat earthers seriously and give them a counter argument.
Here's my counter argument. You are a slave from a long line of slaves eating a slave diet. You've made it tradition to eat slave food, and you've made it tradition, okay, bro? Blaha, you've made it tradition, and it's destroyed you. It's destroyed your people, and it's destroyed you. They all look like mush puppets, and so do you, like a mush puppet. And they're all furious and crazy and constantly at wars because the plants make them that way. The plants make you aggressive. They make you nuts. Here's the thing. Low testosterone makes you aggressive and makes you nuts. High testosterone makes you much more intelligent. It makes you much more rash, and you think better when you have high testosterone. It's actually the opposite. You know, people are telling you, well, these people on steroids are aggressive. They're not aggressive. Sorry, these people that have high testosterone are aggressive. That's not true. Your natural testosterone. The reason why people who inject tren and stuff, the reason why they're aggressive is because tren is the most toxic steroid. If you look up these steroids, you'll see the toxicity levels marked next to them on Google. They'll tell you what the toxicity is according to this steroid. Notice that the steroid that has the most toxicity causes the most aggressiveness. Why is that? Because that's what toxins do to you. They make you crazy and aggressive. Now, fruits and vegetables are filled with these oxalates and toxins, these poisons, and so they make you super aggressive. That's what's really happening. And they're made from plant DNA, so you're injecting some artificial plant DNA, these steroids in you. But in the natural world, when you have low testosterone, that is you become aggressive, you become crazy. When you have normal levels of testosterone, eating your natural diet like you would like a lion. Lions don't eat grass; they eat their natural diet. They function properly. If you were to feed lions grass and fruit and shit and all that, and try to force them to eat it, if they were in a starvation state, they would eat it if they were starving, but it would definitely diminish and destroy them. You understand me? Like it's destroying human beings. It is destroying you slowly. You just don't realize it. Yeah.
Well, you have to juggle both sides. They don't, they're insane. And it doesn't matter that some of these people go, well, I saw some health benefits. For now, you saw some reduced inflammation because of some food intolerances and things that were going on. This was not the smart approach. Again, the experts will all tell you who even treat these same disorders. Because half of them, you ask them, did you go talk to a registered dietitian about your medical issue? Did you really seriously look? And then you ask them what they did. They say, oh, I talked to experts, and this is the only thing that worked. You ask them, well, what did you try? They clearly never have it.
What did you try? You have to try something artificial? Is that what you're saying, Blaha? Oh, you have to try something artificial like these foods that we engineered or we processed. What are you talking about?
Idea of what's used to treat their stuff. They just tried random bad diet stuff, okay? So be aware of that. But they won't.
Okay, in science, they tell you diets don't exist. There's no such thing as a diet. It's a behavior. In science, they tell you it's a behavior. If you behave abnormal and kneel down and start grazing on grass, that's a behavior. That's crazy. Could you imagine seeing somebody bending down and eating grass? The guy's going to tell you, well, it's part of my diet. You're going to say your behavior, you're acting insane. You're acting crazy. It's based on behavior. Your behavior is erratic. It's crazy. What are you doing there? You understand me? So when I see people now, when they eat vegetables and fruits, or even pizza, if I see people sitting next to me eating pizza while I'm at Nations, eating my carnivore diet, my natural diet, seafood, whatever, I see it as a behavior. This is a behavior. You understand me? Because, well, they're like, it tastes good. Does it taste good? The thing is, anything could taste good to you because you were brought up that way, eating these slave diets. You were forced to eat them, and then in your mind, you think they taste good when in fact you're just addicted to some of these tastes because they throw sugar in everything, especially the processed food like pizza. What do? They put stuff that's highly addicted. Cheese is highly addicted. It's a known fact. And then they put a lot of salt and they put sugar on there, and then it's bread. It's all sweet stuff. So it's highly addictive, these things. So people eat them like crazy, but that really it's a behavior. It's not based on health.
Let you make videos. That's the thing. I have them argue, and I ban tons and tons and tons of these people. They won't let you make a pro-carbohydrate post. They won't let you discuss broccoli. Like if you make a video saying, hey, chicken, brown rice.
They don't exist, Blaha. That's the reason. They don't exist.
Broccoli is time-proven.
Rice has arsenic in it. Everybody knows that. It's not that it'll kill you right away. It'll destroy you on a cellular level slowly, and then eventually you'll wake up one day. You're gonna have autoimmune diseases like Blaha. You're gonna have skin diseases like Blaha. You're gonna end up with sarcopenia like Blaha because your satellite cells, you've diminished your satellite cells. You want to diminish them? That's crazy. And then what is he doing? He's on some artificial steroids. He's injecting these, I don't know, maybe it's under supervision of a doctor, maybe it's illegal. I have no clue. But he's already admitted to taking these plant steroids, these plant genetics, injecting himself with them. That's even more insane. How insane do you have to be to inject plant genetics in your body? So you could deform your body temporarily with these plant genetics, so you could look like a mutant.
Lost time protocol used by all these bodybuilders. They will come in and argue and tell you that you're harming people's health, and vegetables are poison, fiber's bad for you, you're destroying gut, you're going to create health issues by promoting this.
It does. The more you wing off these unnatural foods, eating your natural food, you'll find that you're not gonna like these things anymore. You're not gonna want to eat them, and then if you do eat them, you're gonna have some serious fucking stomach problems, bloating, gas, pain. Yeah, man, I'm not joking. If I were to eat anything now unnatural, I'll have symptoms right away. The symptoms will hit me hard right away. But if I'm eating seafood and meat, I never have bloatness in my stomach. I'm not bloated. I don't feel anything bad at all whatsoever. I feel really good. No gas, no bloatness, no inflammation, no stomach pains or anything like that, upset stomachs or acid reflux or some bullshit, whatever the hell these people are suffering from. I don't get any of that.
They will come in and argue it. That's how militant they are. And a lot of times people are not.
If you reflect back on 2023 and have had a year.
Because people are banning and blocking them because they're crazy. But
So then what's causing acid reflux, Blaha? What's causing it? It ain't meat. When you eat it, that's not causing it. So what's causing it? Plants, bro. Plants.
Need to be aware. So people say, why do you have to harp on it? Because you have to keep knocking it down, because these people basically try to recruit everywhere they go. They're almost like a religious cult. You go to any group, any forum, any Facebook fitness group, they're flooding in there talking about it all the time. It's almost either like they've been hired, or they're, trying to evangelize people like a religion. Okay, and it's a non-stop barrage. And it's the same thing in my videos. Anytime I make a video discussing carbohydrates or why we should eat vegetables and why phytonutrients are good, they show up in the comments. And it's new people. Like they're just randomly there. Well, the carnivore diet and vegetables are toxic and vegetables are bad.
Here's the thing. I saw these videos where these women came out. They stopped eating carbohydrates, vegetables, and fruits and whatever, these processed foods and shit. And they went on a carnivore, what you would call, I guess, natural carnivore diet. And all of them, their bodies changed. They became feminine again. They looked amazing. They didn't even go to a gym. They simply changed their diet. So I know for a fact that diet's everything. You want to change your body? Diet. You could lift weights to build some muscle, maybe reduce your body fat. The only thing a gym could do is help you to burn some fat by causing a thermogenic effect, or you build up a little muscle, and that too could probably burn some fat because use it as energy to build up the muscle. But other than that, it's based on food. Food is going to change your body. It's going to change the way you look. Yeah, man. It does a lot. So think about it. If it affects your body the way it does food, how does it affect you on a cellular level? DNA. Think about you eating plants all day, man. What are they going to do to you? Look at the people that eat carbohydrates and plants all day. They jiggle. They look fat. They look like herbivores walking around. They look nasty. See what I mean? They look nasty, man. It's crazy. People on carnivore diet don't look like that at all. They don't get fat or nasty. They look more muscular, lean, and they look mean.
And anti-nutrients. And it's very clear they haven't done the research. Because when these people say this, They act.
Yeah, anti-nutrients. That's why that's why they tell you in science, overfed and undernourished. North America is overfed, undernourished.
If you're not familiar with these people. Like they act like when they bring up anti-nutrients and we don't all know who Gundry is, Dr. Gundry. Like any of us who follow the nutrition world and the different fringes, like we don't know who he is. We don't know who Stephen Guyette is, right? We all know this stuff. And that's what they're not getting. We're familiar with their fringe experts. We know they've sold 1 million books. We also know they've been debunked by the mainstream researchers and doctors and clinicians who said, yeah, they're full of shit. But people aren't aware. They haven't gone and read that.
Yeah, but NCBI isn't full of shit. If you use the word oxalates, you said oxalates. So you must know that they have oxalates in them. What's an oxalate, Blaha? Why don't you discuss what oxalates are? See what I mean? Why don't you talk about them? Why don't you talk about what toxins come along with these so-called fruits and vegetables and rice and carbohydrates? What type come with them?
Okay, look, I read Stephen Guyette's A Hungry Brain, and they'll do that and then discuss the anti-nutrients. But have you gone to read any of the rebuttals?
He just admitted to you, and they'll discuss the anti-nutrients. He just admitted to you they're anti-nutrient. So how could something be healthy for you if it's anti-nutrient, Blaha? You keep admitting. You keep saying oxalates, anti-nutrient. Well, there you go. So if it's anti-nutrient, when it comes to meat, have you said the word anti-nutrient? Notice, or when it comes to seafood, have you ever used the word anti-nutrient? Oh, have they discussed the anti-nutrients in meat or fish? No, because there isn't any anti-nutrients in it. But he keeps telling you, hey, they keep discussing the anti-nutrients in fruits and vegetables because that's what they are. They're anti-nutrient.
Like, say, Baylor College of Medicine. Oh, you didn't read any of that. You only read his book. So you weren't interested in the mainstream argument or the majority of medical doctors and medical experts and dietitians and people who research this stuff in the metabolic ward. You read his book. Now you're a true believer. So you didn't actually go hear what the mainstream data was at all. You ignored it. They act like we don't know who Sean Baker is, and we don't know that he's a quack. We don't know that we've seen his blood work and know that he is going to die.
Yeah, but there ain't any anti-nutrients in there. Sean Baker's not going to die, and his blood is perfect, and he's pretty healthy, and he's really built, dude. Fuck it. He's like, how tall is he? I forget. Is he 6'4" or something? I don't know. 6'5", 6'4" or some shit. And he weighs like, I don't know, 270. He's pretty built. He's pretty lean, pretty built. He's pretty dense. He has dense muscle.
They don't seem to be aware that tons of other medical doctors have commented and cardiologists have commented on his blood work and saying this man is going to have a heart attack. Oh, you're not aware of that. Why? Because you're part of a crazy, kooky religion. You are part of a kooky religious cult that is afraid of vegetables that you didn't go look to see, because even though he's a medical doctor, you didn't go to see what all the other medical doctors are saying about his blood work. Did you?
Are you a nurse that is feeling overworked?
Did you? You didn't get that far. You didn't go research it and realize that. They're like, yeah, this man's going to have a heart attack. Okay? These are the cardiologists. That's not even his specialty. People who
I don't know if he doesn't have a heart attack, is he?
specialize in this are like, yeah, dude, this surgeon doesn't know anything about cardiology, clearly. The fact that he would even publish his blood work means that there's something wrong. Like, might need to go see a doctor about whatever his thought process is, right? Maybe some antipsychotic meds or something. That's what they're not realizing. They're not realizing these people are all debunked. These are fringe people. And if you look at the bulk of the data, you would realize some of these guys, even these MDs, who promote this crazy diet, other doctors who specialize in these fields, because it's not their field of specialty, are like, their blood work is scary. They are literally proving what we're saying about their diet. in real time with the health issues they're displaying. They're going to have problems. Okay? This is who you're choosing to follow. And the thing is, you're not letting any of...
Yeah, but they haven't had any problems. See, Blaha's like they're going to have problems, but they haven't had any problems. But Blaha is having problems. He has skin diseases and autoimmune diseases and ear problems, and his hair fell out, and his teeth are falling out. They're all drilled and everything. He's going to the dentist. And he's suffering from sarcopenia. So Blaha is about to die soon. He's 40, well, he just turned 47. I don't know. I don't think he's going to make it to, I don't think Blaha's going to make it to 60. But I think he's going to die pretty soon.
Let's talk about it. You people come in and you just flood in the videos. Oh, carbohydrates are bad, vegetables are bad, fiber is bad.
Watch Blaha die soon, around 50. Everybody's going to be like, Blaha's channel is going to be like dead. There's no more videos being made. Everybody's going to be like, where's Blaha? And they're like, oh my God, he died. He died. He's dead. The tofu has killed Blaha, eating tofu and spaghetti and I don't know, hot dogs and weird stuff there, whatever he's eating there with the mustard and everything. Those seeds in his coffee and everything. And those beans and seeds. Yeah, that's going to be insane.
Okay? When you start saying stuff like that, this is a problem. This has no place in the fitness world. Okay? This has no place in the fitness world.
Look, like I said, I had a friend, man. He couldn't stop eating that shit. He didn't make it to 60, bro. He died. He ate whatever he wanted. Pizza, this, that. At the end, he was eating pizza like crazy before he died. He got lazy, so he started ordering pizzas. Then he died. Because he ate a natural diet. He ate these vegetables and, fruits and this, that. He ate everything, but it killed him in the end. See that?
But that's why
I could tell his body was looking like Blaha's. And this guy kind of did lift weights here and there, and he kind of exercised and did certain things, but yeah.
it has to be debunked because it keeps spreading, and that it's like they act like a religious cult, flooding it everywhere and attacking anyone who promotes even basic reasonable nutrition. Like, hey, eat your fruits and vegetables. Be a wise idea. Because it's not me saying it, it's what all the health experts say around the world, and it's an evidence-based answer. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.
Right on, friends. I don't know. I got to go, man. See you in the next one. Tell what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the chat. Helps with the algorithm, friends. Yeah, Blaha is so artificial, man. He's ridiculous. It's been debunked a long time ago. Your natural diet is the best diet, okay? What you'd eat out in nature as a human. The rest, it's all fake. See you in the next one.